My husband didn't come home alone. He walked in with another woman, pregnant, and told me to pack my things and leave the house I paid for. She smiled while saying it. What they didn't know was that I would be back within an hour. And I wouldn't be alone. If you've ever been underestimated, disrespected, or pushed out of something you worked for, like this video. Subscribe for real stories where karma doesn't rush, it arrives prepared. Let me tell you how betrayal walked into my living room. And how justice walked in right after. My name is Amara Collins, and this happened in Birmingham, England. For 12 years, I was married to Daniel Collins. I supported him when he had nothing but ideas. I paid bills when his businesses failed. I believed in him when everyone else laughed. The house everyone admired? I built it. Not with my hands. But with my salary, my savings, my overtime, my sacrifice. But I made one mistake. I bought it in his name. Because I loved him. Daniel used to say, "If you really love me, everything should be in my name." A man needs to feel like a provider. I wanted him to feel strong, respected, secure. So when I paid the deposit, when I covered the mortgage, when I handled renovations, his name was on every document. Mine was on none. We didn't have children. Not for lack of trying. Doctors. Treatments. Silent tears in the bathroom at night. Daniel changed during those years. Colder. Distant. Impatient. I didn't know he was already planning his exit. That afternoon, he came home early. Not alone. A young woman stood beside him, one hand on her stomach. She looked at me slowly, deliberately. Then she spoke. "Please pack your things. This house needs space." "I'm pregnant." Daniel said nothing. She continued, smiling. "At least I can see I'm a real woman. Not barren." I felt something crack inside my chest. I screamed. Not words, pain. I walked out with nothing. No bag. No phone charger. Not even a pin. They thought I was defeated. They thought I was done. They were wrong. The calm before justice. I sat in my car for 10 minutes. Breathing. Then I made one call. And another. Within the hour, I returned. This time, with 2 police officers. Daniel opened the door smirking. He showed documents, claiming he bought the house himself. The new wife stood behind him, confident. Smug. Until I reached into my folder. And placed the original documents on the table. Stamped. Verified. Authentic. Every payment. Every transfer. Every lie exposed. Karma walked in with evidence. The room went silent. Daniel's face drained of color. The woman stopped smiling. The police looked at him. Then at me. Then back at him. And calmly said, "Sir, you'll need to leave the property." They left with bags. I stayed with the house. And my dignity. I didn't shout. I didn't gloat. I just watched the truth finish what it started. Betrayal expects tears. It never expects preparation. They didn't knock. They didn't beg. Because karma didn't come to negotiate. It came with proof. Love should never require erasing yourself. And trust should never cost you ownership of your life. Here story ends now. Tell me. Was she wrong for how she handled it? Or was this exactly what justice looks like? Tell me in the comments. Like the video if this story empowered you. Subscribe for more stories where truth wins.